Hey y'all, it's Cynthia, the Fervent Coach, coming to you on this fabulous Wednesday, checking in on you to make sure life is treating you good. You are in control of your own destiny. So if it's not treating you good, you need to ask yourself, what in the world is going on? But anyways, I'm coming to you today to say it's been actually 60 days since I've officially left my position at my old job, Charlotte Family Housing. I believe God was telling me to take a step of faith and to trust Him to get out of the nest and to pursue other endeavors, which led me to getting my professional certification as a life coach. That was my next step. I'm currently now just also waiting to pursue other things to open my own nonprofit. I will share with you at a later time what that nonprofit is, but I just want to encourage you to just step out and trust. Life is tough, and sometimes we don't know exactly how to go about doing things in your life and for for those who are a part of your life. And sometimes you have to, not sometimes, all the time, you need to check in with the manual. When you go to the store and you buy something and you bring it home and you have to actually put it together. Walmart is good for that. You buy something from Walmart, you're going to have to put it together. So if you go to the store and you bring it home and you open the box up and it's got 50 million pieces in it, if you don't know exactly how to get it done, you actually pull out the manual that came in the box. So you are a particular special design, designed by God. And in order for you to figure out exactly how to put that particular thing together, or how to put your life in order, you're going to have to go to the manufacturer. You're going to have to go to God. And you're going to have to go to His Word. This word right here. Yes, I'm bringing out the word. I'm sorry. You're going to have to trust me that this is all I know. And what's good about it is it's the truth and it's all I need to know. And sometimes I don't always go to and try to figure out what in the world am I supposed to be doing, what is next. But this manual never leads me astray. I've actually had this particular Bible since I was 14 years old, and then I came into the faith with my old youth pastor and just the mighty men and women of God who are faithful to come into my neighborhood, my inner city neighborhood. And it's a skinny little African-American black girl just hanging out on the street with her friends, and they'd say, come on to church. And from there I was able to come to know who God is. It's not a religion, it's not a thing. He's a being and He lives inside of us, and He's the one that created you. And in order for you to know where you're going and what you were designed for, you're going to have to pick up this beautiful word. So that is where I am right now, trusting and letting Him lead and direct me. And over 60 days ago, I've been fasting since March to figure out what is next for my life. And I have some great people who have invested and continue to invest in me to let me know where I should go and where I should land on my feet. But trusting God to direct and lead me through His Word. He's been faithful and has always been faithful. I want to talk to you about loneliness. Many people are just feeling a sense of loneliness, being in a state of loneliness. It's a tough place to be. Even those who are believers definitely struggle with feeling alone and not feeling God's presence. That's where He tends to place you so you can just really rely and trust on Him. And loneliness is different from aloneness. Aloneness is when you are actually, by yourself like me. I'm an introvert. I like to be alone, I like to be in nature. And then loneliness is actually if you are with a group of people, you can still feel like you are alone. No one understands, no one sees you, no one feels you. And I actually struggled with loneliness during my teenage years and in my adult years as well, right before I got married. I've been married for 16 years to my amazing husband, Anthony. What's up, Anthony? And I used to always think, oh my God, I need a husband. Oh my God, I need a boyfriend. That's going to help me not feel alone and lonely. Nah, I'm so happy that I figured out long ago, but that is not A person or a thing is not going to help ease the loneliness that you feel. That is a void that only God, the sovereign Lord, the Alpha and Omega, can fill. And I'm glad that I figured that out at an early age before I got married, that nothing that you attain and no one that comes into your life is actually going to fill that void and that loneliness. You have to get it from God. So once I figured out that getting married and finding that significant other or finding that particular job or whatever is going to help me feel excited and feel wanted and needed, that is not the case. God is the one who's going to fill that void and that loneliness. And for him to do that, you have to trust him, you have to rely on him, and you have to go to his word to let him lead and direct you to where you need to go and where you need to be. I think I rambled all over the place, but that's all right. But I am Cynthia Scott, the Fervent Coach, and I want to encourage you, if you are trying to figure out your purpose and your destiny, you have to go to the manufacturer. You have to open up the book, your manual of who and how you were created to determine where you're headed. You can definitely go and do other things without him, but there's going to be a void. There's going to be something still missing in your life. Just think of all the actors and the actresses and the famous people and celebrities who have seemed to have attained so much, but yet they have ended their life. They got money and friends and fame, and many have taken their lives. And that's because they have gone out to attain all these worldly material possessions and material things that zeal to want to do something amazing. Yes, you're designed to do something amazing. But if you are trying to attain and grasp hold of those things without the living God leading and directing and living in your heart, there's going to be a void. Yes, you can succeed in it, but you're going to have a void. And you're going to have to come back to determine what is missing. And I'm going to explain to you. It is because God is not living in your heart. So in order for you to move forward, in order for you to find your destiny, and in order for you to be fulfilled in your purpose and your mission in life, no matter what it is, you're going to have to go to the living God. I am Cynthia Scott, the Fervent Coach. I am here today, tomorrow, next day. I don't know next time I'm going to do this video. But I encourage you to call on and ask him and go back to the book. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.